The Splatoon 3 Direct finally aired, and we got a lot of information. There was so much that the 30-minute Direct wasn't even enough time to explain everything. In Nintendo's usual fashion, they hid it all the secrets, all the extras. They gave us the basic information and a little bit of new info to keep us satisfied and excited. But we're a community of people who like to look at everything. We're gonna find whatever they hid. So what did they hide? What didn't Nintendo want us to know? I went through frame by frame on the Direct to see exactly what little pieces of information were hiding in plain sight. The first random mechanic we get a look at is these medals. These look like your usual in-game achievements. We aren't too sure if these do anything for you since neither the Direct or the website talk about them. They could just be your normal run-of-the-mill achievements. I wouldn't mind achievements in Splatoon. Besides the Sheldon badges and ranking up, there really wasn't anything to work towards in the game besides just playing it. Even the Sheldon badges got to be a lot and weren't an actual reason to keep playing. We can see here that the catalog level and your regular level are actually separate. Whenever you earn catalog points, they'll rank up your catalog level, aka your battle pass. This player received their first win of the day and got 7,500 points. I thought maybe earning medals or the achievements would also give you catalog points, but it doesn't seem to be the case here. For the first time, we're seeing a star system on weapons. Freshness still exists the same way it does in Splatoon 2 with a point system, but it seems stars have also been added. The other place we can see these same stars is on your gear. In Splatoon 2, this dictated how many sub-ability slots each piece of gear had. But this time around, the stars do something a little extra. While you can still only have a max of 3 sub-slots, the extra stars will give you more XP when you battle. Maybe the weapon works the same way, the higher the star rating, the more XP you get. Freshness points do get you more Sheldon licenses and stuff for your locker, which means it's in your best interest to play a bunch of weapons and try to master them. The website also talks about picking up duplicate gear items from the store will give you increased star power for that gear. At least the stuff in the store isn't completely useless now. You have a reason to check out new stock every day other than just getting new gear and sifting through the stuff you already have. Here we can see a couple cephalopods playing rock, paper, scissors. Not sure if this is exclusive to the Splatfest coming up or if we'll get these as winning animations. Imagine getting an emote for just participating in Splatfest. I'd be down. There is room for more emotes on this menu. Or maybe it's just something that the NPC squids do in Splatsville as a cute touch to the world. It looks as though you can still trade out your clothes for ones with different main abilities, though we'll now have the option to change the main ability on our gear using ability chunks, so this seems kinda moot now. Maybe it's just a cheap way to change out your gear. We can see here that it costs 45 ability chunks to switch the main ability. Eventually you'll probably have enough to do this no problem, but at the beginning of your Splatoon adventure, you won't have the extra chunks lying around to just throw them mindlessly and see what sticks. Ranked works very different this time around. One of these changes is the point system. This time, instead of a scary breaking ink tank, we can actually see how many points we need until the next rank. Also, you don't lose your rank if you lose an Anarchy battle, just a few points that you spend to get into the match itself. Think of it like betting. You're betting points that you'll come out on top, so you spend points before you enter the match. Our rank is no longer tied to specific modes. Similar to how Splatoon 1 works, it seems like you'll have an overall rank, so no clan blitz for me, thanks. Also, the S+ ranks go up to S+ 50 again, so enjoy the rank up while we wait for the X rank battles to return. As of right now, every new catalog season, which will be released every 3 months, is when your rank resets. During the reset, your rank will drop. The website gave an example that if you're S+ 0 to 9, you'll drop down to S, and players above S+ 9 will drop down to S+ 0. I'm sure everyone's seen this by now, but Rainmaker now has checkpoints. Think of tower control, but instead of standing on the tower, you'll be dunking a Rainmaker at multiple points on the stage. This will hopefully balance up the game a bit better and slow down those full throttle pushes to the finish. I like the nice change up of a mode that already exists. It forces us to bring new strategies to a game that we've gotten so used to and enjoy so much. Clan Blitz also got a bit of a change. Instead of the usual 10 clams to make a big clam, we'll only have to collect 8, which doesn't really seem like a lot, unless there's going to be less clams out on the map. I feel like everyone's going to be walking around with a big clam. Around 12 minutes and 40 seconds into the Direct, we see tabs on the top left. Some of these we can figure out, like the first one is where you pick which battle you want to join. The notepad might be where you can see your battle stats. The envelope's most likely notifications from your friends. A bit later in the Direct, we see the same icon when it shows how these notifications get sent out. No idea what the double squids are, maybe private battles? Maybe not. Probably something cool. No idea what the single squid is either, but I'm liking the fact that we have more things to see in the game and not just random stuff tied to the Nintendo Switch Online app that could have just been in the game the whole time. A bit later, we see a screen with even more mysterious icons. The first one is Get Stuff. Not too sure what stuff we'll be getting or when. This could be the downloadable gear that gets added throughout the game's life, like in Splatoon 2. Maybe this time, instead of just showing up in a box in front of you in Ankopolis, you can claim it through this terminal. It's also where you can see battle replays, another way to get to the battle stats. A replay code, which might be the QR code where you can share replays. Edit splash tags, change your name, and change your region for Splatfest. Maybe this is the demo build and that's why it says Splatfest instead of just change your region, because otherwise this is pointless for like 90% of the game's life. The Direct gives us a quick look at the badges that you can decorate your splash tag with. They seem to be similar to the Sheldon badges we got in Splatoon 2, but this time they are probably based on your star rating and freshness rather than turf inked. The plainer ones you'll receive when you get 4 stars and the ones with the cool gold background for 5 stars. I like these. Now we can show off our achievements rather than look at them when we pick our weapon. The trading card minigame has its own rank. If you're interested in becoming the best of the best or just want to rank something else up for a bit, this is always an option. The fact that this whole trading card game is in Splatoon 3, I don't know, I kind of like it. I don't know how much I'm going to play it or how good I'll be at it, but I like it. Like every Direct, there's always stuff hidden on the game's official website. More information that the Direct either glossed over or completely disregarded. The testing range has a dummy that acts like a bot and retaliates against you so you can practice with more than just stationary balloons. Hopefully it's just like an Inter-Agent 3 style battle that you can just play at any time. Staff, who runs the grab and go and other things around Splatsville, is going to be the one that sells you food and drink tickets. But this time, tickets will benefit the whole team. I wonder if this is every ticket or just special tickets that you can buy, or if it only works if you create a team and play with your friends. Room codes are coming. Finally, thank the Zapfish. Unfortunately, this will be in a future update, so for the time being we'll have to use friend codes, which is rough. On launch, when a ton of people are playing the game. Why can't this be a day one feature? I assume this will work for turf and ranked. Hopefully it also works for private battles. It's weird you put out a keyword and then other people put out the same keyword. The way it was described is weird, but it sounds like room codes. Having a Splatoon 2 save file on your Switch will give you 3 gold Sheldon licenses to exchange for any weapon. You can join Anarchy battles right away, and you can start the game with a rank based on your rank in Splatoon 2. Now we don't have to clog up those brand new squiddos who are just trying to get used to the game in C-. Main power up and bomb defense up DX aren't available in Splatoon 3. Instead, we'll get Intensify Action and Sub Resistance up. Intensify Action increases the effectiveness of the new Squid Roll and Squid Surge mechanics by increasing the accuracy of your shots immediately after rolling or surging. Sub Resistance up does just what you think it does. You'll receive less damage from subs like bombs or sprinklers and reduced effects from other things like toxic mists or being point sensed. They're marked, I guess, since point sensors are probably not in this game. But this thing has point sensors. If you've been relying on MPU, stop it. It can't save you now. You'll need to achieve at least S+0 to get access to the X battles when they appear. This time you can change up your battle region. You'll have a ton of lag, most likely. Along with X battles in a future update, League battles will be available. The website hints towards something special about League, referring to special modes. But what the heck does that mean? Are we getting some Grizzco weapons in League? Are there special modes just for League? We'll have to wait and see, but this does get me excited for something new. Salmon Run doesn't just stop at professional anymore. There's a new title called Executive VP to give us more of a reason to keep playing Salmon Run. You'll also get a 333% increase in hazard level when you reach this title. Winning the extra wave versus the King Salmonid will grant you fish scales. You can use these for extra cosmetics like splash tags or lockers. Also, we can now change up our outfit during Salmon Run. Yay! During Splatfest, you'll earn conch shells. Even if you can't play the event, the time between when the Splatfest is announced and when the Splatfest actually occurs, players will be able to earn conch shells. These can be used at the Shell Out machine, which is probably the gacha machine we saw in the Direct right outside of the lockers, to earn item for the splash tags and the lockers. Splatfest is bringing back the 10 times, 100 times, and adding the 333 times battles. If you have a lot of festival shells, you'll have a better chance at getting the higher multiplier battles. One of the objectives during the second half of Splatfest, during the Tricolor Turf War, is to claim the Ultra Signal in the center of the stage. So it kind of adds a little bit of an objective on top of turfing. Once the Ultra Signal is secured, a member from Deep Cut will send out the Sprinkler of Doom, which I'm pretty sure is this thing that they showed really quickly. This increases the amount of area inked so you can win the turf war easier. Who knows if it happens once per match like it did with the Final Fest, or if it's just constant throughout the entire thing. There's a lot of changes in Splatoon 3, and we've gotten a good look at them. I think the Direct and the website together have given us a pretty clear picture as to what we can expect. There will still be a few surprises, I'm sure, but I'm excited to find out what those surprises are. Splatoon 3 seems like it's gonna be the best addition to the series. I can't wait to splat with you all again. Is that lame? That's lame. That's a lame finishing. See ya in Splatsville. No, that's lame too. I'm just gonna end the video.